Hi, my name is Freddie.
And my name is Chris. We are education mental health practitioners who work within schools for Wirral CAMHS. Today, we're going to talk about coping with worry.
Sometimes we can have lots of worries going around in our heads about lots of different things. But sometimes there can be lots of different thoughts just focused on the same worry.
What happens when we worry? You might notice lots of different things happening. Some people feel their mind racing, or that it's difficult to get to sleep. You might feel a bit dizzy or lightheaded. Your vision might go a bit funny. You might notice that you're having difficulty swallowing.
There are also some feelings that you might feel in your body, such as your breathing might feel strange, or you might get heart palpitations where your heart starts racing. You might feel nauseous, like you're going to be sick, or your legs might go like jelly, or you might start sweating.
Why does our body do this? The fight or flight response has been around since caveman times. It's one of the tools your body uses to protect you from danger. When you feel threatened, the fight or flight response is automatically triggered, and several things happen to prepare you to either confront or flee from what's threatening you.
If you were confronted by a bear, then this would be very useful. Your body would trigger the fight or flight response, and you would be more prepared.
However, even threats to our emotional well-being, like being afraid of being embarrassed before giving a presentation, can trigger the fight or flight response. In these cases, the symptoms often do more harm than good. Our increased heart rate and sweating might help us escape from a bear, but they won't do much to help us look cool and collected during a presentation.
So is the fight or flight response bad then? Well, everyone will experience the fight or flight response at times to varying degrees. Usually it's a natural, healthy, and not a problem. However, when the fight or flight response is triggered too often, it can lead to excessive anger, anxiety, and prolonged stress, or lots of other problems. So it's helpful to understand how we can intervene.
The relaxation response. In addition to the fight or flight response, your body can also initiate an opposing relaxation response. Many symptoms of the relaxation response counteract fight or flight, such as slower and deeper breathing, relaxed muscles, and a slower heart rate. The relaxation response can be triggered by using relaxation skills.
One of the relaxation skills could be breathing. If you try and breathe in slowly through your nose and hold the air in your lungs. And when you're ready to release the air, put your lips together and pretend like you're blowing through a straw. Some people like to breathe in like they're smelling flowers and then breathe out like they're blowing out a candle. If you repeat this 20 times, it will trigger the relaxation response.
Sometimes it can be helpful to stop and listen. Notice the world around you. Spend a few minutes just listening to the sounds around you and paying attention. What can you hear? Are the sounds loud or soft? Can you hear things that you haven't noticed before?
Or you could try and use your senses to notice the world around you. If you could try and name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can feel, and 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste.
You could try drawing your worry. This can also trigger the relaxation response. You could draw your worry on paper or use pre-made mindfulness coloring sheets.
You could go to your favourite place that makes you feel calm, comfortable, and happy. This could be a comfy place in your bedroom or the garden. It may be somewhere that you like to go, like a holiday or somewhere far away. If this is the case, try and imagine you are there. What does the place look like? What does it sound like? Try and remember the feelings you had while you were there, and how did you feel?
You could try writing a happy ending to your worry story. Sometimes we're worried because we're thinking of what could go wrong. But what could go right? Try and write the ending to your worry, but make the ending positive. Write about your superpowers to solve the problem. How did you solve the problem? How did you relax? How did you start feeling better? Or how did you handle your worry?
Writing down your worries and feelings in the daily journal is a great way to let go of your worries and can help you to trigger your relaxation response. You could write about what you were worried about, what you did when you were worried, and what happened last time you were worried about something similar and how you coped last time.
You could talk about it. Talking about your feelings is one of the most powerful ways to control them. Tell a trusted person, like a parent, a teacher, a friend, or a worry buddy, what you're worried about. It can help to try and use this sentence to get started. I feel worried when.
You could also think about what the problem or the worry actually is. So when you worry, you probably think of the bad things that could happen. Instead, try to think of what actually happens most of the time. For example, instead of thinking, I'm worried I will miss my school bus, try thinking, I've never missed the bus before.
You could get moving. To trigger the relaxation response, it can help to use your energy by being active. Play a sport, make up a dance, ride your bike, go for a walk, or have a run around.
Also, to trigger the response, you could enjoy your favourite music to take your mind off what is worrying you. Try and listen to happy music that will make you think of happier thoughts, or a song that reminds you of a happy memory. Focus your attention on the instruments, the lyrics, and the voices in the song, or just have a good dance around the room and let off some of that energy.
You could try practicing a hobby. Do any hobby you can think of that might distract you from your worry. This could be playing an instrument, or painting, practicing a new skill, playing a game, or anything else that you enjoy.
Can you think of any other ways to help set off the relaxation response? Everyone is different, and there may be something that really helps you. Next time you feel the worry starting to set off your fight or flight response, remember this is natural and normal, but only if you're about to fight off a bear.
If you are not about to fight a bear, then you could try and use one of the tips to try and trigger the relaxation response and see if you can notice a change in your body.
For more information and resources about mental health and well-being, you can visit the My Mind website. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.